Namaste from Norway friends, my name is Arvind and welcome back to my channel. And in today's video, I am going to tell you all about statement of purpose, how you can write the statement of purpose when you're applying for masters in Norway. And I will show you on the screen my own statement of purpose, which I wrote back in 2011 when I was applying for the master's degree. Actually, I had to search my hard disk in order to find that because I thought it will be very useful if I could share my experience with you. So watch this video till the end if you want to know how to write a good statement of purpose, which actually led me into the Norwegian Universities. So guys, I will be telling you about the statement of purpose. The first thing which you need to understand is that what is the statement of purpose and why is it an important document, right? So in this statement of purpose, you are supposed to write about your educational background, about your work experience, about all of the trainings you have taken in regards to the master's course which you are applying for. And you should give a very compelling reason that you are a right candidate for this course. And how will you how will you give it back to the society once you have completed your master's? So now I will be showing you my own statement of purpose which I wrote about 7 to 8 years ago. But this document which I'm showing it to you, I want to urge it to you guys that please don't copy it, because copying it will be plagiarism, and in most of the Western countries and even in India, plagiarism is a serious offense. It can actually lead you behind the bars. So don't copy this, but yes, you can get motivation from this letter and you can play around with the words, and keeping the same format you can write your own statement of purpose. So let's go to this statement of purpose. Now on the screen you see, so I have divided my statement of purpose into 4 paragraphs and it's in 1 page. So make sure that your statement of purpose is only a 1-pager. So what am I doing in this first is that I am starting with some catchy phrase, and once you have done that, then you give a background about your education and also a work experience if you have some. So first is about that. So as you can read through that, I have my bachelor's in mechanical engineering, and then I say that since I'm a mechanical engineering and I have 5 years of experience as a pipeline engineer, so it's a logical extension that I would do my master's in the same field, which for me was marine and subsea technology. And then I tell a bit about my company where I worked for, and I am telling that it is a very great company and it's very hard to get into that, right? And I'm also telling that how much I secured in my bachelor's and what rank did I secure. So if you have such sort of accolades with you, then please go ahead and write them here. And after that, in the second paragraph, what you have to do is that you have to mention all of your trainings which are related to the course. I mean, if you are applying for computer science and say data science course in University of Stavanger, for instance, then you should write all of the trainings or the languages you know. For instance, you know Python, you know Java, and if you have taken any other online courses from Coursera or edX, you can mention them here. So the whole point is that in here you have to convince the reader or the one who will assess your application that you have a sufficient background, and it's not just that. Tell about the various organizations of the professional organization of which you are a member of. For instance, in my case, I was a member of Society of Underwater Technology, which is a very reputed organization. So if you are also a member of such an organization, then you must highlight that as well. So this is in the second paragraph. Now let's move on to the third paragraph. Besides your professional and your academics, what else you are good at? So as you can read through, I am telling about my achievements in sports, my achievement in debate, in declamation, and in cultural activities. So this is something which you have to highlight, because university generally prefer someone who is having an all-around personality. So that is also one of the factors which is counted in when you are actually being assessed. So this paragraph is about this. And now the fourth one is very important. Why is it important? I'll tell you. So in the first 3, you were talking about yourself, and I'll repeat again. In the first one, you told about your academics and your professional background. In the second one, you talked about the various trainings and the various professional bodies you are a member of. In the third, you talked about your extra co-curricular activities. So till now, it's all about yourself. But the fourth one is the most important one, I'll say. And this is because why do you choose Norway? Why do you choose University of Stavanger in my case? So you have to give very convincing reasons that you want to come to Norway. You want to pursue this particular course in this particular university. So the fourth paragraph is about that. So if you read through my statement of purpose, I'm saying that University of Stavanger is very good in this course which I've applied for, and Stavanger is actually one of the cities in whole of the Europe which offers a lot of employment to engineers in the oil and gas business, and it's also one of the cities where most of the major oil companies have their offices. So the first 3-4 lines are about that. So you want to convince them that this is the reason you chose this university. And then you are telling that since I had my bachelor's in mechanical and then I worked for 5 years, so now it is a logical extension that you go abroad, you learn more, and in that way you are actually, widening your circle of knowledge. And finally, when you have pursued your master's, you hope to carve a niche for yourself as a subsea engineer, and you will be excelling in this field. So give some very compelling and convincing reasons so that the assessor is actually pondering that yes, he or she is a very good candidate and he or she must not be refused a right to study in this university. And then finally you say that okay, if you are selected, so now this is a counterfactual, you say that if you are selected, then what will you do to the university? You will say that you will not only bring your rich experience and your rich cultural diversity, but you will also try to participate in the various small organizations of the university, and you will also try to make university also a better place. So it's not about just you getting something from university, but you also giving back something to university. So this is what you write in at the end of the fourth paragraph. And then finally you conclude by saying that you are thankful and you're confident that you will contribute considerably to the growth of the whole field. That for me it was oil and gas. And then finally you end up with regards, right? So this was the statement of purpose, and I believe that it will be very useful for you when you are writing your statement of purpose. So if you like this video, you like our channel, so please share this information with others and also subscribe to our channel, because as I always say, I'm here to help you, and I will be really glad if even one of the candidates gets into Norwegian universities and that candidate has watched videos on our channel. So thank you for supporting, and again, best wishes. Namaste from Norway.